Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Take 5. It's your boy Carlton.
Oh, man.
Trying to swing a mic thing again. I'm gonna do better with swinging the mic. I'll work on that.
I got a plan B. Well, there you go. I got a plan B.
Again, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all definitely showed up and showed out on our series premiere. We definitely appreciate y'all for watching, and we appreciate y'all for commenting and definitely just interacting with us. We definitely appreciate it. It was definitely a fun episode, but this is gonna be even more fun. I'm excited about this one because we are going to be talking about Black sitcoms. All right, and our guests that we have Bianca, Bria, and Demetrio. How y'all doing?
Doing good. How you doing? I'm good.
Thank y'all for being here. Are y'all ready to have some fun?
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's get into it.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous.
No.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. But again, let me explain just in case people have not watched Take 5 before. We only had one episode, but just in case you have not watched. So basically, this is our personal top 5 list. And our goal is to come up with the ultimate top 5 list. Okay, so it's 5 people talking about top 5 things. So that's pretty much the premise of the show. All right, and again, our topic is top 5 Black sitcoms. Now, I want to make sure sitcoms, not like comedy shows, but sitcoms. 3-camera, live, studio, or the canned laugh, the tape laugh, but again, sitcoms. I know people are gonna be like, well, you ain't include this show, you include that show. No, those aren't. We're talking about sitcoms, okay? And we're particularly talking about Black sitcoms. All right. Okay. So we're gonna let our guests go first. We always start with the ladies. So we're gonna go ahead and let Bria go first.
Okay. Well.
And remember, also we are starting from 5 to 1. So let's go from 5, then go to 1.
Okay. So I'll be honest, I took one out that I had because I had to figure out my number 5.
Okay.
And this was tough.
It is.
It's not bad. I still like it, but it is 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Moesha.
Okay.
Okay. And my 4, well, this is so hard because I love it so much. Living Single.
Okay. Okay.
Then for my number 3 is Fresh Prince.
Okay.
That was tough too. These next 2 are just so classic. And this was really where it got me right here. This is number 2 and 1. Bernie Mac is number 2.
Okay.
The Bernie Mac Show.
Okay.
And of course, Martin has to be number 1.
All right. So we got the list. All right. So number 5, Moesha. Number 4, Living Single. Number 3, Fresh Prince. Number 2, Bernie Mac Show. And number 1, Martin. That is for Bria. Awesome. All right. Miss Bianca.
Ooh, okay. All right, so I will go with number 5. I'm going to give it That's So Raven.
Oh, okay.
That's So Raven.
Okay.
Something different. Okay.
Okay.
Number 4, I'll do Living Single.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Living Single. Number 3.
Hold on. Living Single. Okay.
Number 3, I would have to do Sister, and that's just a personal favorite. That's a personal favorite. Oh man, number 2. I'm not gonna lie, technically the top 2 are such synonymous. So number 2 would probably be The Cosby Show.
Okay.
But number 1 is Different World.
I knew she was going to put different words.
I had to. I knew 100% she would have one. I knew it. And this is me taking, I'm not trying to, because we're going to get there, but my reasonings is so much like I had to do it. Number 1, A Different World. They got it.
I might be telling my age, but I don't know if I know that one.
What, A Different World?
Different world?
Yeah. Well, like maybe if I see like, pull it up.
You saw Whitley and Dwayne Wayne, Freddie.
I gotta see how you do. I gotta pull it up.
Oh my. Well, okay.
Maybe sing the theme song to
I
it.
got you, because like it's a favorite.
Quickly, I do think that's what I liked about how we do it, because the age difference is important here, because you represent a different demographic that wouldn't put that show on in a top show. So that's dope. I like that.
See if you can get it.
So your list not bad because it's not on there.
Yeah.
No, you're fine.
No, I just don't know. And am I?
It's a different world.
You don't know it.
Who than where you come from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's not helping.
Wow, no.
Oh, wow.
Well, you gotta just put me on then.
Yeah, I mean, watch it.
You
And
should
I'm
watch
not
it.
gonna
You
lie.
should watch
First season, you kind of might have to cringe through it, but season 2 and up.
So A Different World is the spinoff of the Cosby Show.
That's why I was like, those.
So because Denise left her house and then went to Hillman.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how, so she's on the first season.
Oh, okay.
And then she left the different world and went back to the Cosby Show. And then season 2 on is focused on the rest of them.
Okay.
And then we got Whitley and Dwayne and Ron and Jaleesa.
Well, I need to. Okay, look, I got some homework to do.
You do,
Yeah,
you do,
check it out.
you do. Hate to do a plug, but you know I interviewed Don Lewis.
Oh,
So-
okay.
He don't hate to do that plug. He actually loves doing that plug. 100% love doing that
He
plug.
said, I got connect.
All right, Demetrio.
This is the wild part. For number 5, A Different World.
Okay.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, got you. Go ahead.
All right, 4, Fresh Prince.
Okay.
This one a little different, but I have my reasons. 3, Family Matters.
Okay.
I took that one off my list, unfortunately.
I actually took the most. Sorry, go ahead.
Because I want to live single on here too, man.
You know?
It's different reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2, Cosby Show.
Okay.
And number 1, of course, for me, Martin.
Yeah, you know?
Nothing's wrong with that.
Ooh, that's a loud clap.
Press the button instead. Oh, it's my go. I get the mic now. That's what I'm talking about. Been a minute. Let's see.
You want this one?
No, I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna start using yours in a minute because he ain't gonna let me talk next half. I already know how that go. It's my only time. All right, so from 5 to 1, I got 5. It's an older show, but I wanted to make sure I represent all the shows that we know. So I put Good Times on there for 5. For 4, I got The Cosby Show. All right, so for 3,
You are real fast, sir.
I sent it to you already, so I thought you copy and paste. My bad.
I ain't get it, brother. My bad.
You know what I'm talking about? So my number 3, I wanted to put Living Single in there as well, but I said, well, I wanted to represent a new era also. And that was tough. So it was between this and Living Single. I chose this, and that's Girlfriends.
Oh, man, I wanted to put that on there.
I
so
try.
bad.
And I just thought that Girlfriends had better writing than Living Single, but Living Single represent 90s 100% like it needed to.
Okay.
Number 2 is Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Number 1 is Martin. I just feel like that was super easy for me to make them two because
Martin was like the first one I thought.
Martin, it's like you can't, and even with them two struggling from 2 and 1, it's like
Right.
Fresh Prince is funny. It's very funny
Yeah.
show,
I ain't gonna lie, I
it's a
struggle.
wider range.
Mhm.
But Martin is just like he just was
Downright.
the 90s. He just had it on lock. It just
Yeah.
you couldn't.
And that goes
It's just
back to
him.
I was talking about earlier, cultural things. Like,
Yeah.
to me, Family Matters was pop culture because the impact that Steve Urkel made,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
how
Yeah.
you saw him everywhere. But Martin, for us,
I mean, yeah, it's something you never seen before.
Yeah.
Not in a sitcom sense. Yeah,
I
he playing
feel
different.
bad that
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
not in my top 5, but he's definitely top 5.
But
Yeah.
you know how like Eddie Murphy was some like as far as movie comedy, like movie roles, what he was in his era. That's what Martin was in sitcom.
Yeah,
you know,
facts.
like just
I
playing
agree.
different. I didn't know he would play shenanigans until I got older. I didn't know that. I never knew when I was younger. I mean, I was just young and dumb. I don't know. I
I don't know if people
I didn't
know,
know
but
that.
his actual sister was in one of the episodes.
I
which
heard.
He portrayed Sinead off of her.
Oh.
So she's actually in one of those episodes.
It's just an iconic show. But yeah, we're gonna swing it to my man Carlton Clay. Get the mic back. Here you go.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Nah, you're good. You're good. Here we go. My list. All right, number 5, Rock.
Okay.
I know I'm telling my age on that, but
No, respect.
No, it's respect. I
yeah,
just
Rock. That's that show. I'm hands down the theme song when En Vogue took over the theme song. Okay.
it's funny for sure.
Number 4, Martin. Number 3, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Number 2, Moesha. Definitely Moesha. Come on, Brandy. And
Yeah,
then
I hate that she's not on there.
and
but-
then number 1, The Cosby Show, just because it's iconic show, man. Definitely for sure. But yeah, I agree with everybody. This was definitely hard to do. This was difficult because I love Living Single. I love A Different World. Family Matters, that's my show. It was Hang with Mr. Cooper. Like, it's just a whole bunch of shows that, you know, that are there and are iconic. You said That's So Raven. I was like, that's my show.
Now that's like
Yes.
we were talking about earlier. Like we had to try to incorporate all like the decades
Exactly.
we have, and like that was
Right.
us. That was the 2000s for the 2000s. Like well,
Yes.
I'm a 90s baby, but that was what we had like
Yeah.
that kind of attached us to like the fashion, the comedy. she was one of the originals from the Cosby Show.
Yeah.
Like that was her start.
We grew up with her. Like I
Yeah.
said, she literally, me and Raven are literally 2 months apart.
Wow.
So it's like,
That's
yeah.
your girl.
Yeah.
That's your girl.
Cosby to Mr. Cooper, all that.
Yeah. So it's like I said, this was definitely hard to do, but I knew this was gonna be a good conversation. So yeah, let's get into it. So definitely we had 1, 2, 3, 4 Martins, 4 Fresh Prince, 4 The Cosby Show. So those are the 4, like those 3. So those 3 are definitely on the list
Okay.
for sure.
My list was just out.
But it's okay.
I know, no, it's
okay.
perfectly fine,
Yeah.
but mine was like
And
so.
I appreciate you digging from that bag because I wanted to, but I was like, because it's so hard, like you said.
And I'm not gonna lie, I have no. I love Martin. I love Fresh Prince, but we also have to show love to like the shows that like really, really was like a positive influence versus that comedy release that we got from those shows. And don't get me wrong, because Fresh Prince, they all touched heavy choices, but like Martin was just straight comedy. Like,
Yeah.
can y'all tell me a like real episode like where it was like touching different type of emotions?
I'm
So
trying to
that's why
think.
I was like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do
breakup
it.
episode.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I had to take that, and that's why I'm like, I appreciate it, but I just show like mine's is on a whole nother level.
Well, man, I appreciate you mentioning the good times because again, we can't forget those iconic shows too, like the Jeffersons, like those type of shows.
Amen.
So Sanford and Sons,
Proud Family.
Because I was the Proud Family. Yes,
that was hard. I wanted to put
Stuff
that
like
one on there.
227.
Yes.
227, yeah. So
Definitely 227.
yeah, so like I said, it's a gamut of shows that definitely could go on anybody's list. So definitely for sure. But all right, so yeah, our 3 that are definitely going there are Martin, Fresh Prince, and The Cosby Show. Thank you for saying sister. You know, T and Tamira are my girls.
That was me.
You, sister.
That was
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, those are my girls.
Go
So,
home, Roger.
Yeah, I just gave it to, and the reason for that one was because the whole plot of the show was like 4 strangers coming into a house and navigate through life together. So I was like, man, I wanted to put Moesha because I mean she was also attached to yeah. I mean I ain't gonna lie, I was just watching it when I left, you know. So I love Moesha, but it was just like I don't know. That's a personal thing for me. My
I think
sister that is.
A lot of the sitcoms, I know ones in the 90s, it was super hard to choose which one you want to choose from because they all so good. I had to like do like a process of elimination of ones I didn't want. I just felt like, but these are better than this one. You know what I'm saying? We should make the list, technically speaking. I know it was late 90s, but she kind of swung in it. But the 90s already had been done at that time. And it's like, you got so many like iconic shows already.
Yeah, like her,
you know?
that was a realist type of show.
But I watched Moesha in real time when I was young, so I used to like it. You know what I'm saying? So that was when I struggled with Moesha in Different World. but I had the Cosby's on there. I'm like, well, I feel like if I got the Cosby's on there, I got Different World in there. I just feel like when you got certain things that come from another show, you kind of got that show in there.
Right.
But you know, at the 90s, and I knew you was gonna have it on there because of college. I just felt like if you have a college lifestyle sometimes too, like you resonate with that a little bit more. I didn't go to a HBCU.
Yeah.
Like it's certain things you might have grew up on it, but you lived it as well.
Yeah.
Right.
So
You are Jada Pinkett, right? No, I'm playing, but you know, you lived it as well. Like you lived a lot of like the things that you saw. So, and I didn't do that though.
Yeah. No, and I kind of agree with that, but from a different point. Like, I didn't even reach into like the That's So Raven because I am a 2000s baby. Actually, I was born in 2000, not to put myself out there.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Okay.
So I literally am a 2000 baby, but my dad's just such an old school guy. Like my parents are from New York, so like my dad is stuck in that mentality. So, but like all my life, he would put on like Martin, the Bernie Mac show, and for me, I kind of connected with, or it introduced me to a different kind of lifestyle, and it kind of made me connect with how my parents grew up. So I feel like I kind of pulled more towards those just because like I grew up watching those, and I did watch Disney and like That's So Raven, but like those ones kind of made me connect with my parents more in a way.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha. Anything you want to add, Demetrio?
No, just going back to we were talking about culturally, some certain things to be like we have those episodes of Fresh Prince where his father didn't want him around. And then we have it to where he got shot. All of those things resonate. You know, when people watching it. Different World, as we talked about that. You had that college lifestyle. Cosby Show was different because you have an actual family, mother and father, who aren't out here struggling to make ends meet. You had a doctor and you had a lawyer. You know, everything was going great. So it was great to see a black family on a
That
different
portrayal
level
of a successful
without
black
seeing
family.
us struggling so much.
Mm-hmm.
That's one reason why Good Times wasn't quite on my list. I paid
Right.
honor because it came before, but just to see black people in a different light, that had to be on my list.
Yeah.
Urkel was everywhere in the 90s.
He was.
Dolls, video
He
games,
was.
and that's why I said about pop culture, because you not only the black community, but the other communities when it came down to Urkel. Now, true enough, after a while, it started getting a little crazy with all these inventions, but
Him going to space.
But he was smart. Like I would
Himself.
commend them for having like a smart like black boy who he wants to get.
I give Jaleel White his flowers because to me he is a good actor to be able to pull off what he did so long.
Yeah.
So
I do want to mention, you mentioned something that I thought was dope with Urkel. I think when we think about the Cosby Show as well, like, I look at like Theo, when you look at episode 1, how like he got D's and like he ended up being a teacher. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ended up being like smart and helping kids and like and finding out later on he had an actual issue while he was I like that, like you grow. But you mentioned like Good Times being one way. It's like Cosby Show is like the opposite of Good Times.
It is.
It's just the same message. You get it from a poor family versus a family who are well off. But also, I think the Cosby Show show you what a family could be if you got unity. I like how he was open with his kids. Like they 10 years old, like a boy coming over studying with them, but they open. Like I like that dynamic. You don't see a lot in where we live because it's not like I guess so true to culture, but it kind of give you what could be if you let this happen. You know what I'm saying? So I did like that from the Cosby Show, and I did like the Bernie Mac. I like that you had that on there because that wasn't like a pick, but it's Bernie Mac, so like he is funny, so you can't not have Bernie into a comedy. So I like that.
Yeah.
Bernie Mac is my favorite comedian.
I love him to death. I love him.
I give him that.
I just miss when we had this type of variety of television. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of like we have some black shows, but it's not like we had abundance amount of black shows. Like we had TGIF and we had all the WB, UPN, all that stuff. So
UPN loved the black sitcoms.
Yes,
they loved it.
Yes. So like I said, we definitely. Hopefully one day we can get back to proper representation where we see all aspects of black life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think one thing is ironic is that for all the shows that we all picked, nobody picked nothing after like 2003, technically speaking. Like nobody lists after that. So think about it, we're in 2024.
It just kind of died off.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't to me, and I'm not trying to get out like conspiracy, but I believe like it was an attack on black shows after a while because the representation was becoming so there. Like I just felt like
Definitely was strong.
Like when I looked up some of the shows, none of them went past 6 seasons.
Yeah, that was the most.
And I think a lot of them now too are kind of like corny, if you will, or low budgeted. People don't invest in them, and I think that's why. It might be a little bit, the storyline is not there as well.
Yeah.
People don't care to carry it, or like you said, you're either within a black show, you're either inspiring and like you said, showing people what could be, or telling the truth of like the black family and how it is to grow up. So I think people don't follow that.
Like I'm not gonna lie, I would probably, if I did have to name a show like a sitcom, but I haven't really watched it, but just off of the message, I would have to do it. I hope I'm not screwing up the name, but is it Abbott Elementary?
Abbott Elementary.
Oh, yes,
That would probably be.
Is that considered a sitcom though?
No, 30 minutes.
It's 30 minutes, but I don't know if it's it's shot like The Office.
So that's why I was like, I didn't
So-
When I
really
looked it up,
include it,
it
but
did pull up as sitcom.
It did?
It did.
Okay.
It did pull up as sitcom.
And I
So
mean-
did Bel Air.
No,
The
Bel
spinoff?
Air is not a sitcom.
It's not.
Bel Air is definitely not a sitcom. Bel Air is a dramatized version of The Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Right. Which.
So
That's
if you said Bel Air, I'd be like, no ma'am, pick something else.
And that's what I mean by diluted, it kind of corny nowadays, the way they tell the stories.
But I see some sitcom I watch like on Netflix. I see Mike Epps had a show or something like that. It just the way it's shot, it just and sometimes it's funny, but it's just not funny to me. Cause I'm like it's too forced, or it don't feel like it's live. I feel like it's like they pressing the button to make people laugh.
at this
Yeah.
point,
So you
It's
don't
the
feel
laugh
it.
track.
Yeah.
The best thing I like about the Fresh Prince and Martin and all the shows we named was that like sometimes you can make an episode off like just things that happen, just messing up.
Right.
I miss that in shows. We don't see that a lot now no more, but like I miss the messing up. and then seeing them run through the set, and you get to see the back screen, all that stuff. That was dope.
I love the bloopers.
Well, and that's true talent.
I think that's what kind of connects
true talent.
Yeah.
As soon as you said that, I thought about when Carlton, when they did this.
Yeah.
The episode when she was like, he thought he killed Lisa, and then he ran off.
He ran out, and then when he came back coming across the floor on his legs, he was like, yeah, it was funny.
I saw the episode the other day.
As a matter of fact, I actually saw a scene from In the House. And he was on the episode of that, and I was like, wow. And I'm like,
so In the House, he actually played two different characters. So he played Carlton in one episode, and then he came and played Dr. Max. Dr. Max, he like a whole different character. So yeah.
And so there was an episode where they had like an earthquake, and that was just so funny. I was like, Carlton is.
That's what Kim Williams came.
Yeah.
I think the dope thing about bringing that up is like you think about making a list of top 5, right? And that was a good show. It had 6 seasons. That was a really successful show.
Yeah.
But you don't speak of it. That just shows you like how much the '90s like had so many great shows. We don't speak about that show In the House. Like nobody knows about that.
I don't know about that.
You don't know about that? That's LL Cool J.
Oh wow!
Definitely watch that.
You
ever heard of Parenthood?
No.
That's definitely check that out.
Wow, I got some.
I'm gonna put you. I'm gonna write a whole list. I'm gonna put you on.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Because I love to binge.
You want Smart Guy?
I wanted to put that on there so bad.
You don't know about Smart Guy? That's Todd. That's Tia Tamira's brother.
Yeah.
Taj Mari.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know. Yeah.
Motif.
No, I don't. I didn't sit down and consecutively.
Yeah.
watch it.
We gonna get you.
Hey, next list top 5 shows Bria haven't seen. Okay.
Fact, because of her age.
No, but seriously, these are some good shows. You'll definitely be in front of your computer, TV all day.
There's so many out there.
It's
I
a
remember
lot.
Thea.
Yeah, man. And there's a lot of shows that only got one season, like Thea. So
I've heard of it.
yeah,
Malcolm and Eddie.
yes, yeah.
It's so many, man.
It's a lot. All right, so to this list, the 2 shows that got 2 were A Different World and Moesha. And so the one-offs that sadly, this makes me sad. That's So Raven. That hurts me. Sister. Sad. Crushy. Good Times, Bernie Mac Show. So those are only ones. So those didn't make the list unless y'all want to try to fight for them. Oh, and Rock. Rock didn't make it either. So
Okay, I'm gonna fight for the Bernie Mac show.
Okay.
Because Lord rest his soul.
Okay.
And I love him. And also, my dad, low key, like they have like I don't know, they have like similar traits and personality. So I love me some Bernie Mac. But what I loved about that storyline is that Bernie came from a family that was kind of broken, right? Like, unfortunately, some Black families. But he was successful. He had a nice house, a nice lifestyle, a wife. And so for his sister, or for him to have taken his sister's kids in, I think we don't see that often because most times those kids go to the system. And then they end up Asian out or, AWOLing or whatever. And then there's a different storyline. But I love that he gave them that opportunity or showed other Black families that, if you have the means and if you're in a successful position or able to, that you can take these kids in and help give them a better life that they probably otherwise wouldn't have. So I think it showed that kind of aspect for me.
That's true.
It definitely was different. Oh, also Girlfriends also was a one-off.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So that too.
I didn't really watch Girlfriends.
It was all right, but
I love Girlfriends because it showed you. See, I could.
like over living single.
So another show I want to see.
Yeah, no, I don't know about that. I love me some Queen Latifah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Living Single did have 2 too. So Living Single was 2 as well. My bad. Another show I didn't want to include, but then I was like, nah, because all the seasons were not sitcoms, was The Game. So The Game the Game is definitely a cultural phenomenon because it came back twice.
And it wasn't good the second time.
That's why.
But the first 3 seasons were considered a sitcom. It was shot sitcom, but then they started shooting in a whole different format. It became a dramedy and stuff. So you didn't like the Paramount version?
What was it called? Son?
It starts talking about, that was in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember the name of the team.
I didn't like that.
You didn't?
I liked The Game though. I liked the first 3 seasons.
Oh, the first 3 seasons are a bomb.
It wasn't med school in Derwin then.
Yeah, I can't remember that. See, that was a good one.
I couldn't fight for it.
One thing I'll say, because you said, so we got 4 on the list, right? That we going to be.
So it's 3 for sure on the list. Martin, Fresh Prince, and Cosby Show. The 3 shows that have 2 are Different World, Moesha, and Living Single.
Okay. The only thing about the game that I think I would think about, it's a good show. Like I'm with you on that. It's just that when they first came out, I'm not sure if everybody watched them when they first came out.
But they weren't.
But when it came back on BET,
Yes.
we started to watch it more, which I think is dope for the show. We saying top five black. And that kind of catapulted that to like be like this huge show. But when it was out, I mean, I watched it. Nobody watched it.
Nobody was watching the game like
Everybody
that.
had cable. I didn't have cable. We were poor. So I would go to school watching it, but nobody knew what that show was. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to start talking about it. And then years later.
It was good.
I watched it because, of course, it's Tia. Again, Tia and Tamira are my girls. So I watched it because Tia was on there. And then, but like you said, nobody was really watching the game like that until, like I said, when they got canceled after season 3. And then there was this whole big old campaign. They came back on BET. There's all about the ones. I remember that whole commercial. So yeah, definitely for sure. It's a huge show, but nobody mentioned the game. So
yeah, it wasn't one that I would, like you said, fight for, but it was good. I did appreciate it for
just because we just like debating stuff. But like if we fighting for like the Bernie Mac show, like what we taking out? So we taking out Living Single for Bernie Mac?
Because don't we have to make 5?
We have to make 5, but we're definitely not. We're not taking out. We're not taking out Moesha.
But we got 3.
We can't make it. We can't make it the 4th.
Nah, we got
2 more spots.
We got 2 more spots.
So
Martin, Fresh Prince, Curtis Cosby Show are on there for sure. The shows that had 2 were A Different World, Moesha, and Living Single. So we have to decide.
So from those, we have to decide.
I mean, I gave you an option to try to fight for the Bernie Mac show, and I appreciate it.
Yeah,
but
you made a good case, but baby, like we
he was trying to
I'm
tell you
sorry,
something.
Bernie.
We're not
trying to tell
getting
you something, bro.
I'm sorry, we can't.
He was trying to tell you something. Me and you kid, he trying to tell you. Say him a show for me.
I'm sorry. Yeah, not versus A Different World. Yeah.
Nah,
I can't.
Oh wait, is that on the list?
So we have to between A Different World, Moesha, and Living Single. We have to pick 2 more to add to our top 5.
From those 3.
From those 3.
There's Moesha.
Moesha, A Different World, Living Single.
I mean, Living Single.
Living Single.
Gotta put that one on there.
I like A Different World.
But there's 2 spots.
There's 2 spots. There's 2 spots.
Oh, okay. Well, I fight for. I'm fine with Living Single. I'm not going to fight that because, of course, that was on my list as well.
Okay.
But A Different World, I just have to fight. I'm thinking about black representation, going to school, and like the Greeks, and even just the situations when it comes to like classes. I mean, that's what I'm gonna fight for.
A Different World's given this generation's All-American Homecoming.
All American Homecoming.
I haven't
You would not
watched that.
compare You would not compare A Different World's All American Homecoming.
Don't tell me.
We know what it is.
All right, look, hear me out. I know All American Homecoming is a little corny, but I mean the idea of it, the Greeks, the black, the HBCU.
I see where you're going with it. But no, ma'am.
But
That's why I was like, I can't commentate on that because I haven't watched that show. But as far as like what we had coming up, I'll fight for A Different World because
I gotta watch it now.
It's
So A Different World, Living Single,
for me, yeah.
Living Single.
and
what were the
A Different World, Moesha, Living Single.
I don't even watch. I didn't even know about A Different World, but I'm gonna just say A Different World and Living Single. Y'all talking about it?
But that's just a personal favorite.
It's all good. Okay, so that's 2. Okay, Demetrio.
She did her thing.
She
I'm the
will
same
every
as
time.
SB, Different World and Living Single all day.
All right, 3-3. All right, Maine. I don't think it matters after this point, but go ahead. I mean, it doesn't because yeah.
Different World, Living Single.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say Moesha.
There's never been
Well,
a time in my life.
I'm gonna cry. Because my show not gonna make it. Because I'm gonna say Moesha, but it doesn't matter.
I understand though.
It's hard.
It is.
Because
Moesha.
she really was.
But no, I'm gonna say Moesha in A Different World. So it doesn't matter. So it's A Different World, Living Single. That's on the list. I just want to make sure Brandy heard that I did fight for the show. Just want her
Shout
to
out
be aware.
Brandy.
I love you, Brandy. No, I was just watching you. I literally was. You got your tattoo. I remember that episode.
Now, if we're talking about black movie remakes, she ate in a Cinderella. That wasn't even a movie. It was a was it Broadway?
The presentation on TV. The TV. Yeah.
She ate.
Got you.
She's the first black Cinderella.
Shout out to when we definitely gonna do a Brandy episode. So that's definitely gonna happen. So we have our 5 shows that we have to now put in order. We have Martin, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, The Cosby Show, A Different World, Living Single. So those are 5. Go ahead, sir.
Oh, you start from 5? You start from 5 down? Or
Yes, I was just listening.
all right, because Martin number
That's a
1.
pretty straight.
So we're starting from like the best one.
We're gonna start at. We're gonna go. Let's just do how we doing. Let's do 5 to 1. So we're gonna do them. Hold on. Let me get my stuff together.
I might need to hear him again.
Okay, I'll give them to you one more time. We have Martin, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, The Cosby Show, A Different World, Living Single.
That's basically the same list I have, but except for living single.
All right, so
Same list.
Just go to
number 5.
Okay.
What we doing?
You got it.
What we doing?
Ladies.
Out of these, I'm definitely gonna say Living Single.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with living single.
I'm going with Living Single.
I'll go with single with 5.
I can go with living single with 5. I can agree with that. Like honestly, the way that it's been listed,
I ain't gonna lie. It's something about putting the women at 5 that does not. It's bothering me a little bit. I just feel like they shouldn't be 5.
How about you?
thank you.
Why? Because no, wait. because it's about women.
No.
Nah, but they represent a very important part of the 90s and black culture. I just want them to. I'm going living single with 5.
They do represent. Shout out to Living Single.
No,
however,
speak your piece, sir.
Okay, everybody.
Do you need the
You see
mic?
how when I start talking, he do this?
No.
I'm like, all right, yeah, I meant to say I'm going with Different World, number 5, not Living Single. Different World 5.
I'm gonna still hold true to Living Single number 5. There's no way A Different World is number 5. Nah, not the way the way that it helped send people to college. A lot of people went to college because of A Different World.
Facts, though.
There's
That's
no
why it's
way.
on there.
I wanted to go to Hillman.
Okay.
Didn't even know Hillman was a fictional school. I wanted to go to Hillman College. So ain't no way Different World number 5.
So I never saw it before, so I'm gonna just put it at 5. But if you get a text from me and I want to change it later in our own little mental world,
I got you.
right now it's number 5.
Like I said, of course, Living Single definitely gave the representation for black women. That's definitely important. But just out of all of these shows, as far as I'm thinking, like just the impact.
Yeah.
And I can't put my man's Will Smith at number 5. That's just not happening. So yeah, I'm sorry, I have to just stick with Living Single number 5.
Big wheel at 5.
No, not Mr. Box Office. That's
But
not
we can't even put Birdie on the map. Oh my God.
I'm trying to tell y'all. Put me on the show.
Okay.
I'm trying to tell
I'm
you.
sorry, Bernie.
Okay, so you said A Different World number 5. I said Living Single. What did you say number 5?
We can do living single.
Okay.
A Different World.
2. So Demetri, you are the tiebreaker, sir.
Now I'm sitting next to you now. So pick one. I
Well, I'm a little bit more scared of her, so I'm gonna go with her same answer. So living single at 5.
All right, number 5, Living Single.
Are you?
We are living. Can I say something, y'all? Did y'all know? Please tell me y'all didn't think that was Erica Alexander dancing in the theme song. Please tell me y'all didn't think that.
I ain't finna lie to you. When I was young, I did.
You, for
I
real?
was there, dang, man,
Really?
getting down.
Really? That
said
looks nothing like her.
It was the hairstyle, and then she was like slim.
Wait, speaking of Max, though, they said Kelly Rowland during her speech in Houston.
She was definitely giving. It was definitely giving. It was definitely giving Maxine Shaw. It definitely was giving Maxine Shaw turning it law.
She was.
All right.
Turning at law. Okay.
All right. So number 4. Who we putting on number 4?
Oh, what was 5?
Living Single.
Oh,
You heard it.
but, and what was Different World?
Demetri.
Different world.
Okay.
A Different World.
For what, number 4?
Number 4.
Wait, can we do that?
What's the
Oh,
mean?
because Living Single's already.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
Living
yeah,
Single,
Living
fine.
Single's 5. And we had
We have Martin, Fresh Prince, Cosby Show, A Different World. Those are 4 other choices.
well, y'all know I'm not finna let Different World see that no 4. It's not gonna sit there.
Why-
So
Three
if
people
I
already said
had
it's
to
already there.
choose,
Why can't it be at number 4?
that's where my opinion is gonna come in. I can't let that slide.
Go ahead,
because
give
the
it to
thing
us.
about this show is it's just the way that they portray and inspire black people. Like you said, it made me want to go to college, and it did. And the crazy thing about it those shows, it helped me get through because it was so realistic. It was just too realistic for me. And it helped me ease through with grades, trying to pass. Like, you have people getting pregnant, people having this. Like, you have college friends, like your roommates, they're going off to war and all of these kind of things. Well, we didn't, but going off to the army, everything. Like, it was just too realistic. And it's really like that. Like, Debbie Allen, she really touched us, like, she got it. She did that. So I can't let Different World sit at number 4. We had this bougie girl. We had a down to earth girl. Like, and it be like that. It's literally like that. It allows you to adapt to all. No. Where's the button? Press it. I'm not going for it. No, it's not going out like that.
So if you had to choose before, what would it be? I'm unfortunately, I'm gonna have to tell you probably Different World is gonna be number 4. But if you had to choose number 4, what would it be? No, tell us. Go ahead.
No more.
Number 4 will be Martin.
Blasphemy.
After Bernie Mac, y'all can't keep doing
That's what we're gonna do here. Let's do that.
I feel like Stephen A. Smith right now.
Press the button. Press the button.
We're stepping on toes. No, just kidding. I can't.
No, it's all good.
Seriously,
That's
all
your
seriousness.
opinion.
But like, I'm not gonna let number 4 sit at Different World. So if I did have to say, I would probably do
Oh, Martin, wasn't it?
I mean, you could say whatever.
I could breathe again.
Forward, so.
Martin wasn't it? Okay.
Nah, I'm not gonna do Martin, but it's still gonna be hard to choose a number 4. Because you said Cosby Show was
It's
on
the
there?
Cosby Show, Fresh Prince, A Different World, and Martin. Those are the 4.
And I look at it like this: there's no different world without the Cosby Show.
Yes, I'm gonna have to probably do like
It's tough.
I'm sorry. Then if that's the case, because it's gonna be Martin. Sorry, but it is what it is.
We appreciate it.
It is what it is.
So for me, it would definitely be.
And I'm getting this out. No,
Go ahead.
If you think about it, number 5, Living Single, there was a comic relief. Number 4, Martin, he's a comic relief. And then if you yourself say that the Cosby Show in a Different World, like, they have to be neck and neck. So what's gonna be number 3? The Cosby Show?
Oh, no. See, that's what I mean. He never said neck and neck. He just said you wouldn't get one without the other. He never said they were neck and neck.
So they're gonna be right next to each other because without
they know it. They're not next to each other. No way, shape, or form. They're not next to each other.
On my list, Cosby would be before A Different World because even you can make all the arguments about how the shows were, but that birthed A Different World. So it has to be your predecessor.
It's just a spinoff. It's just a spinoff.
So that's what I'm saying. So now that y'all finna give Different World number 4, so that means number 3 is Cosby Show.
Not necessarily.
Yes.
That's what it sounded like.
Not necessarily, but A Different World definitely gonna be on number 4 on this list. These sound effects, my lord.
Was that your choice?
Well,
Yeah. I want to know.
You want to know what mine was? Okay, so honestly, my number 4 was I was fighting between A Different World and Fresh Prince, honestly.
I wanted to throw in Fresh Prince.
So I was definitely fighting. So
I agree with Fresh Prince. We put that in.
I like your perspective on Fresh Prince. Yeah, so that's why.
I was fighting, but the
well,
majority.
In all honesty, sorry not to cut you off,
you good.
But the Bernie Mac is kind of synonymous to the Fresh Prince.
Yes.
So, and I guess we're gonna say with the age thing, but I ain't gonna give you that. With the age thing, we had Fresh Prince before we had Bernie Mac, and he was the uncle that brought in his nephew, same way Bernie Mac took in his nieces and nephews.
Okay.
So I get that. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Biggie on that.
Well, I guess the majority said A Different World. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
okay.
Even with that, I agree with you 100%. But as we talked about earlier, the impact of how it affects not only our list, but culture. Which show was bigger? Which was more known? Fresh Prince alone is known just for his theme song. Yeah. Now, Bernie may be a great comedian, just arguably the greatest, but just think about the impact.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's true.
All right, y'all. So we got 3.
Martin.
No.
We got-
Can I ask a question, Drew? Go ahead. Hey, I'm just asking why. Don't beat me up. Why nobody said the Parkers? I'm just curious. Was it not funny? I'm tripping. Yeah, I watched it too much. It was poor when you have cable, so.
That's a spinoff of Moesha.
Yeah. When Kim
So,
left.
And And they're not neck and neck. Okay.
Right.
No, I was explaining. That's not the. Just as though I love the Parkers. I think the Parkers is an awesome show. I think it's amazing. I laugh at it. I have my favorite episodes that I do watch. But as far as like a top list, the Parkers would be like number 11 for me.
Oh wow.
Honestly,
Yeah.
no.
11, so not
My man
even
could have
10.
said top 10, 11,
11.
outside the 10.
I understand.
Because it's not a top 10.
It's not a top 10.
It's not a top 10 for me.
not a top
I
10.
feel like
I love it, but
honestly,
it's not.
because and I love. Oh, just to explain. So Kim Parker, Moesha's best friend, her and her mama, they got their own show.
Monique.
Played by Monique. Because Monique ended up didn't get her high school diploma. So in the episode of Moesha, Monique graduated from high school with Kim and them. And then they spin off and got their own show and then went to college.
Right.
So that's the Parkers.
And I only brought it up because something was said, and I was thinking about, you talking about the Bernie Mac show and not being as big as another show, but I was thinking about a show that gets syndicated. And Bernie Mac show got syndicated. That's why you start seeing them when it's not on no more. And the Parkers did as well. I was like, damn, I didn't think about syndicated shows that you're going to see regardless the rest of your life just because they're going to play them regardless. So that's why I thought about the Parkers. That's all.
Yeah. I think for me, the reason why the Parkers get on my nerves is because it's the constant. It's funny though. The constant chasing up Professor Ogilvy is aggravating. And that series finale, I hate it. It's one of the worst series finales ever. Can't stand it. I will not ruin it for you.
That's why it's not
I won't ruin it for you. Professor Ogilvy.
As she should, though. I understand.
She could have went ahead and got married to that man. She been chasing that man all that time.
Wait, what man?
Professor, she should have.
Oh wait, I'll take my hand back.
Hold up, wait. What you wanted them to get married?
No. I didn't
wait.
want.
You wanted? Oh no, because
I didn't want Nikki and the Professor to get married.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
My
that's
hand's
what I'm
back. My
saying.
hand's
That's
back.
why that's why I said she should have married that man.
The other man, yes.
Yeah, she been chasing that man all this time.
Ooh, let's not get. Ooh, you make my
See,
you make my hair.
That's
hurt.
why I like.
That put me in the realm of Family Matters. Because when Monkhouse came in, when Myra came in,
Myra was it.
with Boutros
Boutros.
What?
My-
Lord,
think
she
I'm finna
wanted
keep
all of
chasing
a sudden-
behind her and Pretty Boy? No. No.
And then when he became Stefan,
It's all
of a
about
sudden,
Myra
Laura wanted
Boutros
that-
Monkhouse.
And then he goes out to space, comes back. Oh, we're gonna get married soon. We never see the actual wedding. We never saw them graduate either. I just thought about it.
We never saw him graduate.
They
Never.
just stopped going to school.
Like what happened?
Okay, so number 3, it's either between Fresh Prince, The Cosby Show, and Martin. For me, I'm going to say The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
And that was for number 3.
I made the
Number
noise in my head.
3, because number 4 is
Martin.
no, number 4 is Different World, so I'm definitely not putting Cosby's there. I'm going to say Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
What?
I
What?
totally agree.
No, we can't do
That's
this.
still on my list.
Why can't we put The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air at number 3?
Because you just said it. Everybody know about the theme song.
Well, that's part of the impact.
Martin too. Everybody know that beat.
We know all 3 of them.
Right.
Don't
First of all, we can only
don't
Martin alone right now. We're not talking about Martin.
Number 1.
There we go.
that's number 1.
But anyways, Fresh Prince cannot be there. I say the Cosbys, but
Why the Cosbys?
because it just wasn't touching like it wasn't hitting like the Fresh Prince and all the rest that are gonna be up there. But I just
So The Cosby Show, we said Fresh Prince. You said Fresh Prince. What you said?
What, we on number 3?
Number 3.
yeah. I'm sorry.
We can't do A Different World again.
We're doing it to Will and Bernie. God.
Oh yeah, okay. Number 3, and we got the choices are
Martin, The Cosby Show, and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I'll do Fresh Prince.
All right, that's it. Number 3, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is number 3. All right. So
You did good. You did
Oh,
good.
please.
You did good this round.
Oh,
No,
please.
you did really good this round. I really appreciate that.
Still 4.
all right, so our top 2 is between The Cosby Show and Martin.
Different world.
Can I just say number 1? Because I'm ready to get there.
I see you are. I already know what y'all gonna say, but I know y'all gonna be like, huh? I'm sorry. My number 1 is definitely The Cosby Show.
Number 1,
Man, you just sitting there, you know. Say it. You just said it.
it's definitely Martin for me.
Okay, there we go.
But we at number 1 now?
We're 1 and 2, so it's between The Cosby Show and Martin.
Yeah, what y'all said? Y'all had
So
y'all.
we already know what Bria said.
Martin is
It's-
number one.
Number one.
Martin Payne. Martin Payne on there.
Number one.
Brother Cosby at 2.
There's no pressure no more.
We moved on.
Literally no
Only
pressure.
reason I now cause see now that we taking in what we have, I mean Martin is more you press it, I'm changing it. But we can go with Martin number one.
Okay.
We can do that.
Alrighty.
I like that. I'm content. I think we did.
It's a
very
dope
good
list. Very,
justice.
very great list.
I'm gonna read them
You
all.
guys was
I mean,
amazing.
even the way we had the choices when it was like what Martin, Fresh Prince, Cosby Show, Different World.
Yeah.
I mean, technically
Oh, that was all good lineup. Yeah.
it was the lineup.
I think so.
Pretty good from the jump.
All right, so we're gonna just for the people, we're gonna read the total list together. I'm gonna read the list so that we all can be on one accord. All right, so from this episode of Take 5, the top 5 are:
At number 5, Living Single. Number 4, A Different World. Number 3, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Number 2, The Cosby Show. And at number 1, Martin.
oh
Because
god,
with Martin, he's versatile. You could just put it on when you're going to sleep for background noise.
Yeah.
You can sit down and get into it. Like you can introduce
Ain't
somebody
yeah,
else.
you can use
it
Martin
but
for
to
quite
a
a
lot.
few things.
Really, you can
Nothing
cook
to
and
it
have
but
Martin in
to
the
do
bag.
it.
Quite a few things.
Just saying.
That's what made me kind of like be okay with it because I was like, when it really comes down to it, what's more quotable? Like what we still bring up from, you could just bring up anything from Martin and people will get it versus like the Cosby Show.
And I think
I
everybody
hate to say it
can
like that, but
identify. Everybody else like
Cosby got some
Cosby Show-
memorable
I'm about to
moments.
say,
they do, but I mean,
that's
when the age will probably come in,
Right,
maybe.
so I'm gonna respect
Yeah.
your opinion because I'm gonna
Yeah,
say because
that's why.
I
And
definitely.
and I would understand that people like didn't agree, but I'm like, come on, we all what 30, 20, 30 something. These people gonna bring up Martin. They gonna just do that.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I'll be honest. I feel like at least somebody can identify with somebody on Martin. Like Cole is his own whole own world.
see, that's what I think
Why,
of.
why-
Martin.
why you looked at me when you said Cole?
Huh?
Why you looked at me when you said Cole?
Oh.
Cole
Well,
Brand.
I didn't mean to,
Oh, okay.
friend.
Yeah, sure. What's going on here?
Looked at him like he was an airplane
But
attendant.
everybody though, like Pam, Gina, Martin,
BDB.
why?
So who had the? So Demetrio had the closest list. Yeah, Demetrio had the closest list.
Did you?
Yeah,
I mean,
me
I know
and him actually.
I didn't even have Martin or
What I
Fresh
had?
Prince on there.
Oh, girlfriends. Yeah,
Girlfriends
yeah,
and good times did not
And
make the
good
list.
times.
sir.
Difference was
And
never seen a family
girlfriends.
matter. That was only-
But you,
So Demetrio definitely had the closest list. Yeah.
And you sound like Bernie.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
It
we
might
ain't
be
do
that
honorable
chair because
mention.
last week Ash had the most close list too.
Oh, shoot,
that must be the closest list chair there.
Third time's a charm. That's what I'm looking at. The third time's a charm. Third seat. We're gonna be here.
Okay.
Well, anytime y'all here, this one. Close.
Next time, yeah.
All right. Well, thank y'all so much for being here. We definitely appreciate it. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you for having
Thank
me.
It
you for
was
having us,
hard.
yeah.
It was very difficult. I'm really sad that I'm really sad because I watch. I'm a TV guy, and there was
Me
just certain
too.
things.
And that's how I'm like, how y'all gonna put different rappers on the song? That's why Moesha ain't made the list.
Oh wow!
I'm just
Wow!
I kid. I'm
Sitcom
sorry.
shots fired.
Because I
Like,
kid.
racist.
I'm sorry. My bad.
But I definitely think
I'm
like,
really innocent,
Different
you
World is
guys.
top 5 somewhere though.
Oh yeah.
So it's top
Yeah,
5.
that's the top 10. Like
Yeah.
if we did top 10, we would have been up here forever.
Oh yeah, we did here all day.
Yeah.
But I think
That would have made it harder too, because it's still we were so saturated with black sitcoms back in the late '80s and
Yeah,
'90s.
we was blessed.
He just said the Parkers at 11. So what's your 6
And
through
11 was
10?
crazy.
You know,
Hey, what's your accuracy on 11? Why 11? Why that
you
number?
threw them to 11.
No, I didn't throw it to 11. It was I have a 6 through 10.
Okay.
Oh wow,
I have a 6 through 10.
studied.
Yes, I have a 6 through 10, but in the Parkers is number 11. It's just not my top 10.
Yeah.
Great show,
Yeah.
just not
But
top 10 worthy.
It's not top 10.
Sorry.
Well, I got some homework to do.
Yes, I got. I'm gonna type up. I'm gonna type up a list for you, and I will give you some.
It's like a black sitcom playlist.
Yes. Yes. What era do you want? Because I can give you 60s, 70s, 80s. What?
I'm a wide range. I've really got an old soul, despite my not knowing certain shows.
So I'm gonna go from the 60s, 70s.
We can go
to 2000s.
Let's do it.
I got you.
I think you need to start with A Different World first.
I'm gonna start. I feel like I know the show now.
I think you will love it. I will hope you love it. I will hope
you would
because it's a really good show.
Definitely, for sure. Well, again, thank y'all for being here. We definitely appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for watching. We definitely appreciate you. As always, make sure you guys subscribe to the page at Carlton T. Clay. My guy over here, More Than a Masters Podcast. Please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube pages. All right. Thank y'all again. This is Take 5. Y'all be blessed. Peace.